What up, guys? It's Tips for Free, and I'm back. And what I've got for you today is a look at one of my favorite games, one of my favorite couch co-op games, and I've been playing it for a few years now, on and off. I came back to it recently because I noticed a new update came out, and they released an official Nightmare difficulty, a super hard mode, essentially. I tried it out for a few hours. I found out a lot of my other strategies that worked so well. You can see the gold border on all these characters, or the gold background. That means I've defeated difficulty 5. However, Nightmare difficulty is a step up from that. So you can see here I've already done it with Masochist and Creature on Crash Zone, and then in the Abyss I've done it on Doctor and Creature. So I'm gonna do it on Masochist now, on Nightmare for everyone. So just a side note, there is a way to play this game where you go for like an endless build and you see how long you can go. Typically, you know, it gets kind of boring after like wave 30, but the game says wave 20 is when you win, so that's what we're going to target in this video. Alright, so we've got the music going, we've got my controller plugged in, we're going to do Masochist, difficulty Nightmare. We use the spiky shield. This guy just gives you a lot of stats, and he makes it super freaking easy, so let's check it out. So you're supposed to take some damage, and then we can start doing damage. Easy. Alright, so life, that's good. Looking for armor, HP regen's probably fine. Ugh, none of this, not very good. Okay, I guess speed, stupid. So we do this. Can we just start banning some items here? 8 bans? That's kind of cool. I never use bans. So they always give you 2 weapons in these first 2 waves per reroll. So you want to reroll hard for spiky shields. And we're kind of looking for really powerful sub items to lock. So we're gonna lock this. And probably just go next here. I don't think I'm gonna ban anything. Just know that you can ban stuff. I haven't really thought about it, so I don't want to give any tips on that right now. Canceled that spawn. There's the armor. Okay. Ooh, I always like this one. You know, let's just ban some of these common items as we see them here. Doesn't cost anything. Interesting. Okay. Kind of broken. I think we sort of want crit. So we'll lock that. Grab the spiky shield. Pretty good buy. So now we're just getting so much stats from our base items. It makes these early waves super easy. Trying to catch the balls, get that extra damage. Armor again. HP. Grab the shield. We can grab these items now. Get a reroll off. Nothing good. So the most important thing is to get just 6 items. Now we have the stats from Medieval 6 set and Blunt 6 set. Oh, over here. Nice. Take some lifesteal, 2 more armor. Looking for shields, and probably the XP was good to take. I don't really know about the tier list of items, but it's pretty basic stuff. Grab the trees, you grab the shields, you grab armor, life regen, anything to help with that. So how's our Masochist looking here? You can see we're still at negative 43% damage, but it's still pretty early in the wave. Holy items. Nice. Ooh, probably maybe not taking that. 9 speed, tree, shield, loot worm. Ban this item. So we're taking a lot of damage, but you can see we're not going too low. We don't want to get super risky here. We do want to be able to clear the wave. But if we get super low, then we're just passive the whole wave, and that can ruin the run. Cool. A little bit of speed would go a long way here. I guess we'll grab some luck. I think that helps with like item buys and stuff. I do like going snake. Maybe not before Sacred Sausage, but we scale so much damage that it sort of makes sense to get a second source of damage that's kind of more AoE anyways. Gives us access to elemental scaling. Alright, we'll take it. Pretty cheap. So there's the sausage, and here's a blazed mancer. We probably should have taken the crate here. Might not be worth it to save. Maybe it is. Like I said, I really don't know anything about this game. I just played sort of casually, but this seems to work super well. So if you just follow these simple tips, for free. So now we're burning stuff down. Ooh, taking huge damage. We probably can't keep catching these freaking balls. The balls do the most damage. Another reason Masochist is super easy is that you can have access to an overpowered run with just one item. If you get blood donation, it's multiple hundreds of damage scaling. I think it's called blood donation. It's the one that makes you take damage every second and gives you a bunch of harvesting. One good purple item, and it's like a guaranteed win. So we're kind of going elemental scaling at this point. It'd be nice to start getting a few elemental stats. Once per wave you explode. Seems good. Medical turret is great healing. We're not going to lock the shield at this point. So we really want the dock moth, the healing butterfly. Catch that. Catch that. I wonder if there's a way to make the waves go faster. Alright, life regen's really good. We don't really hit enough for lifesteal to be super great, but yeah, life regen's really important. We need some speed. Oh, this is crazy. So this unique actually is crazy. 17 max HP. So the game's basically over. There's no contest anymore. We've outscaled the enemy. Spawns a jellyfish. Don't really know if that's very good. Seems good. So we have some bans. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. So we got to take a lot of damage here so we can deal with the boobs as they spawn. These little boobs right here. Looks like we're doing a pretty decent job. See if we can get to this one in time. This one too. Ooh, nice. We dinged him. So I'm trying to kill the big guys, but it doesn't seem like I really have enough damage, huh? I only have 17 seconds to go. I'm clearing the small guys out and the medium guys out good enough, so it's not really a problem right now. There we go. Now I'm starting to light these guys up. Catch a few more damages. See what our damage scaled up to here. Wave 9, we're already up to 100 times damage, so we started at negative 100. So yeah, that's just a sign of things to come. Chance to heal when killing an enemy. Sure. Speed, engineering, crit. Sure. Max HP. That's huge. Okay, so we're going to take the HP. We don't want to take crit here. This is kind of cool. Slows enemies. Kind of cool. And since we're sort of burning people, this could be really nice. And it's corrupted. I think I'll do it. This will give us the elemental tag, and we can start finding things that help with burning a little bit. Barnacle, sure. Grab the spiky shield. Oh, there's a taser, but it's not corrupted, so I don't care. Damage, we take the curse. No, probably not. Take some HP here. Not bad. Treasure map. I don't think I'm going to lock any of these. Can I ban? No, I don't care about banning any of this either. Okay. Alright, we're gonna see. We're gonna find out. Alright, so we took a bunch of damage here. Let's just see what we're scaling up to. So we're already 80 points into scaling our damage. So we're almost to like what a normal person would be at. Already. Now we're just dunking on them. Cool. We don't want that. Take the laser turret. That'll start spreading our fire a little bit more. That's a lot of range. Take that. Take some health. We don't need this. We're not melee. Hitting an enemy removes their speed. This is sweet for submachine guns, maybe. I don't know how sweet, but it seems good. HP regen. We've already got a lot of HP regen, so we'll take the health. Spiky shield, sure. Luck. Straight up luck. We're already at 10 luck. Probably not worth it at this point. Gecko could be fun. We don't really Do we have trouble with collecting loot? It'll probably pay for itself. Elemental damage, attack speed for living enemies. This is huge for our damage, so we just got a big buff. Normally I'd keep Snowball, but I don't want to save it. I might want to lock this one just to upgrade it. I think it gets another... I think it gets another beam. Let's see how much damage it did. So it didn't do very much, but I'm sure that it started spreading some fire. Let's see how much this one is doing. 2,000, so not very much either. Seems like the shields could just be better, but we'll see. The goal is to be strong at wave 20, you know, so we're trying to build for wave 20. Boom. So now it's just circles in the corner. We've got the turret out. The turret's gonna be healing us. We're lighting everyone on fire. Uh-oh. 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 Easy game. 3 items from that wave. Holy cow. Yeah, we're not ranged. We're gonna recycle that. This one, yeah, it's kind of engineering. Elemental. Here's attack speed. That's good. Armor. That's huge. Alright, so we're gonna get this upgrade here. And we're gonna grab Snake. I like that. Shoots this based on health. This is really good with a certain build, but this is not that build, so it's not really good. HP regen. Yeah, it's good. We're gonna take that. We don't need the shield. We've already got really good shield damage. Melee. Yeah, reroll price. We reroll all the freaking time. Look at this. We're already at 28. So we do want to get hook. If I get the hook, I'm not gonna buy it. But if you do get the fish hook ever, it kind of makes the run that much easier. All right, this should be. Is this a boss wave? I'm gonna just hang out by my turret, try to take damage from the little guys as much as possible. You gotta kill the boobs too. Little boobies. Got a lot of little homework assignments to do here. Hopefully we can hang in there. Take enough damage that we can scale some damage up and kill this boss, because if we don't take the boss out, we don't get the epic item. But yeah, I don't think we can actually take the boss out with this build. Alright, let's see. We scaled up a little bit. You can see we're doing damage, but we kind of cleared all the important stuff a little late. We're going to take another recovery turret. We've got to move around the map. That makes sense. Take some armor here. Here it is, right here. This is going to change the whole game for us. So we're going to buy this. That. A nether taser. So it went from 2 lines to 3 lines in the upgrade. So, I don't know. Let's check the damage. 3K versus 3K. So it's very similar. How's the burning damage? So burning damage all day is up to 6K. I don't know. Seems like it could be really nice. All right, we're not gonna overthink it. We're just gonna do it. Oh no, I need the penguin. Flamethrower. Okay, well that changes things, right? That's like the whole map gets on fire. We're already kind of heavy on 2 elemental items though, so I don't know, guys. I just don't know. Yeah, we're not gonna think about it. Got the penguin. Good to go. Trying to take some damage here. And then you can see we've got the Dock Moth now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. They're doing real damage. Okay. So we're just letting our health regen heal us up. ×2 healing in this little bubble. Alright, so now we're doing pretty good. Nice. Take the HP. We can get a little more range here. Range, I don't really know exactly how good it does, but... Ooh, a chainsaw. Chainsaw deals % health damage to bosses. So if you just stand next to the boss for the entire wave, the chainsaw will just kill them all. Dude, do I really want to go down even further? Alright, we're gonna do it. Boss damage. This might be a terrible mistake, but we're gonna do it. We're pretty far in. I don't think Baby Squid is worth getting anymore. Crystal bonuses lost when taking damage. We like to take damage, so that's not gonna work. One more reroll here. Tyler, I don't think that's worth locking. So yeah, I think we're fine here. Alright, boss time. Draining the boss with the chainsaw. Alright, now we should start draining him. We're gonna get him this time for sure. Easy, look at this. Disgustingly easy. Come on, get him! Get him! Yeah! Easiest game of my life. Alright, let's see. Oh, potato. Oh my gosh. Just everything we need. Nice. We really don't do luck damage, but I don't know, scale it up. We'll take the HP here. Armor. I mean, maybe we take the armor here. That's more damage. That's more health because we've got this stone. What's it called? Stone skin. So this is 12 health versus 2 health, 2 armor. We'll just take the health. We take the spike shield here, I think. Panda, that's cool. Expensive. Mirror, I wish I could take that. Higher chances of dropping fruit. I mean, that seems pretty decent, right? I don't know. Hard to say. Get some HP regen, get some armor. Yeah, we'll grab the armor. Alright. Let's give this a try. Wave 15. Just trying to take a little bit of damage. Got him. Okay, so we got the big guy. Alright, so we got a purple big guy over here. Grab this up. grab this. We'll skip that. We'll upgrade our taser. Extra stomach. Okay, well that's, I mean, yeah, that's just going to be over. We're going to be getting 8 health per wave for the rest of the game. So, yeah. I mean, honestly, 4 dodge for 62, then I don't need to spend money on rerolls. Like, our dodge is only 2 right now, so it's relevant. We'll go with it. Oh, no. So we gotta find 8 fruits. 1. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Jukies. Fruit. There's a fruit. Yeah, and that's just what this character is. Is this a boss wave, by the way? Am I supposed to be fighting a boss right now? And there's no way, right? Oh, that might be a boss, actually. No, there's too many of them. He'd have a health bar. 8 seconds. Stay in Doc Moth. We just chillin' here. Easy game. Oh, we take that, sure. This is bad. We don't need it. Melee damage range. HP is sort of... I mean, we have a lot of HP. Maybe we need regen, honestly. Knockback. So we don't have any knockback. Ooh, look at the particle accelerator. So cool. Alright, so 13,000 damage. From that. Okay, so shields are really doing work. The tasers aren't doing as much as I thought they'd be doing, so just keep that in mind. Extra crate, we're already at wave 16. Coil, a little bit of knockback, could go a long way here. We kind of are having trouble scaling our damage up super far. Probably a little early. I'm not investing any more into tasers. We'll get some HP here. We'll get the jellyfish. And then there's the fish hook. So since the game's already effing over, I'm going to take the fish hook for fun. But, you know, you don't need the fish hook. You can see wave 16, we've made it all the way here with it. Maybe I should just not take it just to prove the point. Okay. Lifesteal. I mean, we're so close to buying that item. It's a lot of lifesteal. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit more sausage. I really want this. This will really help us with our damage. Wisdom. It's basically a damage debuff for the first 15 seconds. But then it's all benefit. Ooh. It's all about Doc Moth right now. We don't really have a lot of damage right now. Let's see where we're at. We're at 30 seconds. Alright, so we're only at 27 plus right now. So you can see without blood donation, we really don't get the scaling online in the same sort of way. But we still want to kill the boss if we can. But we just have so many dudes running around. Oh my god, is this it? Is this how I lose? 7 seconds? No way, right? No way. Can't kill me, dude. No effing way. Yeah, we'll take the speed. We'll take HP regen, attack speed, probably 20. That's a lot. Alright. Every ranged weapon's 5th projectile has +3 projectile. So that would be pretty good, but we only have 2 projectiles and we're not even really doing a lot of damage with them. So probably just going to grab this HP. Grab that damage scaling. This is the one I want. Oh, both these are really good, actually. Alright, we're just going to keep that. We're not going to reroll anymore. We've been having some trouble with these boss waves. We'll see if we can figure it out by the end. Alright, Doc Moth, carry me. So just handling these crazy big spawners, because otherwise we'll have 1,000 spawning guys running around, murking me. Alright, so we've got two sort of things that scale up our damage. It's 9 seconds left. Let's look how much exactly we're getting. We're up to 94% damage scaling. I mean, it's nothing incredible, but like it's just enough. It's just enough. Alright, so we've got Snake. Is the next wave a shadow wave? Engineering? Honestly, I want the engineering for the healing. Because if we get 32 engineering at 5%, that's extra healing. And we have multiple of these structures. I don't know. Let's do it for fun. So we went from 3 to 4, so it wasn't worth it. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's give this a try. Second to last wave. Run through the little guys here. Start getting our burning online. Oh, is this just a free wave? Are there any hard dudes? Like, yeah, I think this is just a free wave. Cool. Ooh, the bell went. Okay. Alright, so let's see what we got to. So we got up to 200% damage scaling this time. So it's coming online. Range, damage, engineering. I think you just take this for the curse, honestly. Crit chance, sure. Some damage scaling. So this will help us scale out of our early game issues here. Elemental damage could go a long way to do a little bit of scaling. You can see we have almost no armor, meaning our base damage is pretty low, and our elemental is also pretty low. But this 21% can kind of get us rolling a little bit sooner. I think that's more important right now. So we could go for some crit. We could go for the chainsaw. 10%? Does it go higher? Does it go up to like 2%? You think? Yeah, let's buy it, see what it does. Yeah, it goes to 2%. Okay, that's huge. Okay, big money. Our crit is really low. Elemental damage is really low. This will help. And that's probably all we can afford here. This is the moment of truth. Can a jank build of Masochist do it? Bonus objective, can we kill the boss? Probably not. Might just hang out by Doc Moth for a little bit here. So let's kill these little spawners so we don't get overwhelmed later. We're pretty strong. We might be able to murder one of these bosses at this point, but I don't have my heart set on doing it, you know? Okay, yeah, let's go find Doc Moth and heal up a little bit here. Where is Doc Moth? Get your butt over here, Doc Moth. Yeah, huge healing from Doc Moth. I really don't want to die. Don't let me die. Four seconds. Alright, well, we did it. Wave 20, we weren't able to kill him. I think if our build was a little better, or I didn't waste a bunch of talents on weird side quest stuff, it would have gone a lot easier. But I mean, shit, guys, that's the build. It's just, no matter what mistakes you make, it just works. It just works. So we did wave 20. That means we win the game. Obviously, we can keep going. Maybe I'll do wave 21 just to prove it. Let's see here. Oh, another chainsaw for a boss. That'd be sick. Alright, we'll take more of that. We will grab a little bit of HP regen. That would have been nice to get. We got 0 of those before. Oh, and this one's super key. 10% speed whenever you take damage for 3 seconds, and that stacks, by the way. So that's super key. And we want that. Alright, well, we're just going to do wave 21, see if we can challenge the boss on it. Wave 20 is the victory. After we die here, it's going to say victory, so let's just see if we can do it. We were playing it safe before. And now we're just going to do circles around these fucking guys. Get some effing healing down. Oh no! No! Jukes. Where's Doc Moth? Get over here. Oh my god, no! Wave failed. Okay, we didn't do it. So, run 1, Abyss Wave 21. So, that was the tutorial, guys. The game's effing easy. Just play Masochist. Other strong characters obviously exist in the game. Yeah, so let me know. Who's your favorite? Do you like the Masochist? Do you think there's an easier person to win with than the Masochist? I'm thinking Creature, but you kind of got to get lucky with your buys there and your corruptions. Doctor, maybe, but I feel like Masochist is just brain dead easy. And then there's obviously Lucky, who seems super strong. But things like Demon, things like Cyber Kid, or Streamer, or whatever. Yeah. Thanks for watching.